Hello, this is probability day 2 of the notes. A camp counselor records the number of camp attendees who participated in daily activities. The results are shown in the table below. All right, so first of all, we need to find out what the total is. So adding 12, 18 is 30, and 13 is 43 total. Find a relative frequency of each activity. So water skiing, 12 out of 43. Hiking, 18 out of 43. And canoeing, 13 out of 43. A spinner has 3 equal section color red, blue, and green. A student conducts an experiment where she spins the spinner twice and records the results. The results are shown in the frequency table below. What is the probability of spinning red exactly once on the next 2 spins? So this one has 2 reds. This one has 1 red. This one has 1 red. BR has 1 red. And GR has 1 red. All right, so adding these all up, 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 is going to give me 6, 8, 13. So 13, and there's a total of 8, 10, 11, 15, 17, 23. What's the probability of the spinning blue twice on the next 2 spins? So blue twice is right here, so 1 out of 23. A student records the favorite season for 50 students. So this is 50 students. What is the relative frequency of spring? So spring is 13 out of 50. Wrong place. 13 out of 50. Winter is 7 out of 50. Include the number of response from only 3 of the seasons. Could you determine the relative frequency for the remaining season? Yes. Add the 3 seasons and then subtract from 50. Next page, error analysis. A cross-country coach makes a probability distribution below for the number of wins for some of the team members. See, number of wins. So 1, 3, 6, 10. 10 altogether. Explain the error the coach made when making the table. Okay, he took, for the total, he used the number of wins instead of the number of games or matches they ran. All right. Use the two-way frequency table below. It shows the number of 1 Dr. female patients who caught a cold on winter and whether or not they exercise regularly. All right, so how many patients exercise? So there were exercise patients would be 38. Exercise, there were 38. What is the probability that a randomly chosen patient caught a cold and did not exercise? Caught a cold and did not exercise. So that would be 10 out of 50, which equals 20%. What is the probability that a randomly chose patient exercise and did not catch a cold? They exercised and did not catch a cold. So 30 out of 50, which is going to be 60%. What is the probability that they did not exercise? And then you see this slash here. This slash means that this is a conditional and did not catch a cold. So they did not exercise and they did not catch a cold. Did not exercise and did not catch a cold. So that's 2, but the total here is going to be out of 32, not out of 50. All right. Use the table. Okay, so what is the probability that a randomly selected person has a yard given that they have pets? So this word here, given, is a conditional. All right, so what is the probability that a randomly selected student has a yard, given that they have pets? So this is going to be 0.60 out of 0.85. Not out of 1. Pets. So you look at the total for the pets because that's the last thing. All right. What is the probability that does not have a yard, no yard, and has no pets? So 0.10 out of, so the last thing was 0.15. And when you're using a conditional. And what error did your friend make? And what is the correct probability? What error did your friend make? 0.05 out of 0.15. 0.05 out of 0.15. Your friend determined it has a yard and has no pets. Is 0.08. Should be 0.10.